All right, hey guys, happy Friday. Gonna do something a little different today. I'm going to do a reveal video. I usually just do reveals kind of at the end of rips, but I have a bunch of stuff today, so I'm gonna do just a all reveal video. Should be fun. I don't know for sure what all this is. I think I have an idea of most of it, but not all of it. So this will be a surprise for both of us. This one is from Shipping Manager. This looks like PSA. They wrapped the heck out of their boxes. And I like that they put things like Shipping Manager rather than saying like PSA cards, because that could be risky, you know? People be stealing stuff. This one is Fulfillment Services. So I'm going to assume that's a fulfillment. Fulfillments with Panini usually take like 6 to 9 months. I think I might have a Fanatics or a Topps fulfillment. Those are a little quicker, so I don't know. We'll see what it is. This one is Sports Card Nation. I did buy a pretty sizable card. I don't do a lot of that. I mostly sell big cards, but I think that's what that is, so I'm very excited about that. And then this looks like another PSA box. All it says is home on it. All right, so anyways, here we go. And usually I'm just ripping, if you're new to the channel. Coming up tonight, probably in the next couple hours, I've got the new Pokemons, Black Bolt and White Flare. Kind of pricey, hard to get. I mean, every Pokemon is hard to get these days. Those are the new sets. I'm very excited. I'm probably gonna do individual videos for each of those. And I'm gonna do a giveaway soon. I legit haven't worked in a month, so right now is a bad time, but probably like in the next week, when I get back on my feet, I will do a givey, so stay tuned for that. And let's start revealing stuff. But if you don't already, please subscribe to the channel to see more product reviews, reveals, Pokemon, sports, giveaways. It's a fun channel. Come join us. Help me get up to 10,000. Appreciate you. All right, let's do this one first because I just have no idea. Fulfillment Services. By the way, this is my address. If you want to send me free cards, by all means, I'll happily accept them. I'll open them on screen. Sometimes I do like to send people random stuff. I have some friends, I'll just like order them a box of cards. Against my better financial judgment. Makes me happy. All right, this thing is really wedged in here. All right, so we got the double pack. It's interesting, these fulfillments, because like, it comes from a big company, you know, and you'd expect kind of like a PSA sort of thing, but it can just be like a different type of packaging every time, just kind of a bag in a bag here. But it's fun to watch reveals, so glad to be able to make a loaded video here. Here we go. Topps. Rushed, baby. They rushed it to me. Guess we gotta dive all the way in to get some of this. All right, I know what this is. This is, oh, there's more than one. I got more than one? Edgar and Cooper. Oh, there's just an extra sleeve in there. So I got a Edgar and Cooper patch, auto, rookie, RPA. This was out of Midnight, yeah. This is a Midnight card. I think I'm gonna move this along to our boy Jeff, who's a huge Packers fan, so I'm gonna leave it in the sleeve here, but because it's Topps, rookie jersey autograph card, the relic contained in this card was worn by the featured player. So that's pretty cool about Topps, you know, they don't have the logo, although they should soon, but when they do patches, they're game worn. Why can't Panini do that? Panini's got more money than God. They got the power to do it, but they don't do it. They just throw napkins in there. So shout out to Topps for taking the time to make game worn. And auto, it does look like a sticker. Be a little cool if it was on the card, but that's still a pretty cool card for the Packer fan. Let's go. All right. Tell you what, we'll give him a little feature. And then they gave me an extra card, I guess, just maybe to support it better or something. All right, one down. That was a nice surprise. I have some Panini redemptions that have been out for like a year. So shout out to Topps. That probably took maybe a month and a half, something like that. A month, not too bad. All right, this one, I don't know, it just says home on it. And I can't remember if this was in like another, I think this was wrapped, it's PSA. I think I already unwrapped like some of the outside of this. All right, I know I have one really good PSA and one not as good PSA coming. By the way, if you've never gotten a PSA card, you've never sent in, they really package this stuff well. It ain't cheap. You got to go through like FedEx and you got to do all these specific things to ship your card. But when they ship it back to you, it is shipped. Look at all that bubble wrap. They're not messing around. They're not going to go through all that trouble of grading your card and then just ship it back to you in an envelope. Yeah, this is the big one. Here we go. This is my second big one of recent. Check it out. Joe Montana gold out of 10, right? Yeah, 4 out of 10, and I got a 10. I bought one Prism hanger box just randomly one day. I was like, wow, they have Prism at Walmart, like way late in the season, just a couple months ago. And I was like, let's just buy one for the heck of it. I pulled a dang gold Joe Montana, and it looked clean. All I can say is when I send cards in to get graded, I don't do them often, but when I do, that thing better look like perfect. If I see one tiniest little scratch, I don't send it in. It has to be perfect to my eyes. And that doesn't mean it is perfect, but I saw no flaws on this. Centering looks good, corners look good, all that. And obviously it paid off. Last time I looked, there was, does it say the pop on here? There was only, there were none of these. None of these had been graded, and if they had, I did not see a PSA 10 of this card. So that might be a pop 1. Hard to price it because there's only one, but I do like Joe Montana. I have some early Joe Montana cards in my collection. I think I have a rookie, but just because I'm broke right now, I'm probably gonna sell that. This is how it goes, you know? Sometimes I'd like to keep cards, but I can't afford to. But that's awesome. I got a PSA 10. Woo! Let's go. All right, next one. This one is Sports Card Nation. So I think what this is I am working on my backdrop. Oh, it's not even up here. Oh yeah, usually when I go out of town, I hide all my good cards. So I have a Tom Brady downtown. That's basically my usual backdrop. And I've had this thought of like, why not just pick some of my favorite QBs of all time, get their downtowns, and it'd be the ultimate backdrop. I only need to get 3. So I bought one. Currently, I'm working on a Baker Mayfield downtown. If you ever see one of those pop up somewhere for a decent price. Oh, this is cards. Huh. Okay, well, I should have maybe the other card is the one I ordered. I don't know. This is Revolution Basketball. I was wondering where that was. I was like, hey, I ordered Revolution Basketball like 3 weeks ago. That's a really interesting box it came in. I could have sworn I ordered that from Target. And this is like Sports Card Nation. Do you think that's some little company that works with Target? I don't know. That's super random. All right, well, that was a surprise. I told you it was gonna be surprises today. I thought it was gonna be like laundry detergent or milk or something. This very much looks like PSA. And I ordered a John Elway downtown. I thought it was like a month ago now, and I assumed it was here. I gotta look into that. Huh. That's concerning. So John Elway was my first favorite QB. By the way, here's what PSA boxes look like from the outside. They're completely wrapped in like sticky packaging tape. So they're hard to open. So I got a John Elway downtown, and whenever I get that, hopefully soon. Then all I need is the Baker. Tom Brady, it's not like Tom Brady has always been my favorite quarterback. It's just that he came to Tampa. We won a Super Bowl, and I got a downtown of him in a Bucs jersey, so I just love that. I was also thinking about getting a Randy Moss, but I decided it'd be kind of cool to just go with all quarterbacks because you know we love quarterbacks. All right, I made it through some of this box. I have one PSA that's like not all that. I think that's what this is. Holy smokes. I know this isn't the greatest video content here, guys. I apologize. It's just like, you'd think the frickin' Declaration of Independence was in here or something. Holy smokes, PSA. Let's try this. Pretty soon I will just have cut this entire box just into shreds. There, this might be working. That's better. Okay. Wow. All right, so PSA, there it is. Bubble Wrap City, here we go. Before I say that I know what this is, let's just see, because obviously I don't. The people at packaging at PSA, damn, I mean, they take a while and they're expensive, but man, do they package these things well. Yes, sir. All right, so Cameron Brink, I just thought, well, for one, I thought it was a super clean card. I do not send anything in if I don't think it's a 10. But I don't know, you know, Cameron Brink is a big name. She's popular in a lot of communities, man and woman, even people that aren't even basketball fans like some Cameron Brink. She's real pretty. And she's a talented athlete. So I thought it was worth a shot and that probably not many people would try to grade Cameron Brink cards. I liked this one. I just like the blue is kind of cool and just the photo. She has different photos. I liked this one. So I tried. I got a 9. And this is going to be an example, guys, if you want a little PSA lesson. This type of card, you got to get a 10. If I had got a 10, maybe could be like $100, $150 max, maybe less. But a 9 is going to be like not even worth a lot more than raw. So I took a gamble. If you think you have a PSA 9, just don't send it in unless it's like some crazy like vintage card where, you know, you never get 10s. But like if it's new stuff, if you think you have a 9, most of the time I'd say don't bother. Unless you just want to have it like protected and you're just like collecting slabs, then do whatever you want. All right, so we didn't get the 10 on that one, but we tried. I would really love to know what was wrong with it because this card looked absolutely perfect to me. And just looking at it right now, it looks, I mean, even through the case, I feel like you can kind of tell it just looks nicely centered. Corners look nice and sharp. Oh, well. All right, guys, so that'll do it. A little disappointed because I thought that I had a John Elway downtown here. And I need to hop on my eBay and see what the heck happened to that because I did have a lot of boxes waiting for me when I got home, but this is it. So sure hope somebody didn't steal that thing. Edgar and Cooper, this was a nice little redemption. Going to Jeff, the Packer fan. Cameron Brink on the PSA 9. Probably, I don't know, I might just keep that because I like Cameron Brink, even though I don't really collect a lot of graded cards. I do like me some Cameron Brink. I'll either keep that or give it away in a giveaway. I probably won't sell it. It's not worth it. And then this was a score for sure. This the value increased. I don't know what this $100 card probably. So PSA 10. I'll look and see if anyone's got one up yet, but I didn't see anyone, so it's hard to say. But could be a couple $100, something. Find the right Joe Montana fan. It's a beaut. Thanks for tuning in for this reveal. And coming up, I'm waiting till I'm like in the zone to do these. I've been watching some videos, doing my homework There's some very cool cards in these, and this is going to be coming up tonight. Even if you're not a Pokemon fan, it's kind of fun to watch this because Pokemon is so crazy popular right now. There's some cool, valuable cards in here. So I'm excited to see what's in those bad boys. Hope you all have a fantastic Friday night. If you're ripping cards, I hope you're ripping heaters. See you soon on the Pokemon. And peace out.